Eternally Erica. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. I also would like to do a quick shout out, just thanking all of my subscribers, and make sure to let all of your friends and family know about my channel. I would love to have even more subscribers. Also, make sure to comment below, affirm with pile number 1 or pile number 2 in the comments to affirm this message that one of the piles actually is resonating for you. I would love to get some more feedback and make sure that people are actually watching the whole video and actually resonating with some of the things that I am posting. But I do appreciate everyone for the likes and subscribes. I did a pick a pile for today. So if rose quartz resonates more for you, then this first pile will be for you. I also use my alien deck for this one. So if aliens and rose quartz resonates, the first pile would be for you. For my second one, I used my Tiger's Eye and the Pulp Tarot deck. So that's like the 1950s looking deck. So if that resonates more for you, like the pinup style, then the second reading will be for you. But let's get into this. I am going to be pulling the charms at the end of each section, so you can have further clarity about if this is your message. So let's start out. I always like these because it is a surprise for everybody, so I don't even know what is going to be in the piles myself. Okay, we have the Eternal Child. So right off the bat, this is very like Leo energy to me. This looks like the sun in the center. They do say that Leo is considered the eternal child, like the childlike zodiac. So I do feel like this could be a message for someone if you're dealing with a Leo or if you resonate with being a Leo. And the comic, which again is very Leo. You know, Leos are very goofy, very comical, can be a bit immature at times. So maybe somebody views you as very comical and immature. Maybe you have like a very fun sense of humor that really intrigues somebody. Let's see what else came out. This will be interesting. All right, so in the Alien Desert Illuminations Tarot deck, we have 3 of Chilies, which is 3 of Wands. So this is, you're about to be walking through new doorways, a new phase in your life. This could be a third-party situation. So maybe you are dealing with, the third party could be anything. It could be work, it could be children, like put that where it resonates. 6 of Daggers. So this is, you know, moving away from things that no longer suit you. This car is driving away. Then we have, okay, 6 of Cups. So right now we have 6, 6. This is being stuck in the past. So you may be heavily stuck on past energies. Honestly, maybe that is the third party. The third party could be your own like mental state. Maybe you're stuck in your head a lot. Page of Cactus, which is Page of Pentacles. So that is like a small, solid offer. It could be a friendship. Okay, so 4 of Jugs. So this is like either being like in a depression, or maybe somebody offered you something and you're not interested. Perhaps somebody wanted more of an emotional connection and it didn't work out. Maybe somebody's fighting depression issues and the you know, time is just not right. 10 of Daggers reversed. So this is like after a harsh ending, there's like a new beginning or a new phase. Maybe Let's see what else came out so I can gauge more of what this is about. All right, Five of Wands is like fighting over a situation. In this particular deck, I always am drawn to the fact that this is two male roosters fighting. So I feel like, I always feel like it could be really like masculines fight. You may have two men fighting over you. Temperance. So this is gaining balance. The Chariot, which is like a fast moving Cancer energy. Somebody coming in quickly. But there is Two of Daggers, which is a crossroads situation. So let's review this and really gauge it. All right, so to me, it looks like there was an offer. Somebody wants to come in with a more solid commitment. That could maybe you or somebody who prefers a solid commitment. But somebody is heavily living in the past, letting their past relationships or past things that they've been through put them in a depressed energy where they are not interested in committing all the way. So the crossroads could be, between two masculines fighting over you. Maybe you have a choice in lovers, or it could be like a choice between saying goodbye to like a past version of yourself. Maybe this connection requires a lot of transformation to step into a more committed, solid phase, and perhaps one of you is uninterested in changing. So that is the vibe that I'm getting. The Chariot is like soulmate energies though, because you have the two horses and everything there. So it could be that this is like a soulmate connection, but if transforming is required, you may have had to pull the old Ten of Swords and cut this person off. So that could be the decision. But it does look like you're gaining more balance. So the balanced energy coming in. Again, we have the twos and balance. So it is heavy like on the soulmate energies with the two, but yep. Let's see what else came out. More roosters. We got communication. So you may be getting communication or clarity on a situation. Or again, you're just at a point where you're, you may be awaiting a communication. You may be awaiting a commitment or something. Take that how it resonates. We have fire signs, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Vacation. You will be traveling soon, so maybe you're going to meet somebody on vacation. Perhaps you are dealing with somebody who heavily has communication issues. Maybe you are dealing with somebody who doesn't like to talk about their feelings. Maybe they are trying to work on that, or they just want to not work on that, and that's their choice, So this could also be your message for you to communicate and speak up. If something is not suiting you at all, you may need to communicate what's not working, or your choice is to get out of this situation and put this behind you and, pull the old Ten of Swords out. We do have the showstopper though, so that is a very confident energy. So with Britney Spears, maybe somebody views you really as like a true showstopper. I'm going to read that out of the book because I don't remember every single one off the top of my head. Let's see. Okay, so this was from when Britney Spears did the VMA performance of Satisfaction. So I Can't Get No Satisfaction, which is the Rolling Stones song, in case you don't know that. So maybe the Rolling Stones is significant for somebody, classic rock. I was literally just listening to the Rolling Stones song Under My Thumb just last night. So that song had popped into my head last night. So heavy Rolling Stones energy, if that resonates for you. All right, but it says to embrace life's unexpected with this. So that is the energy. So maybe you're thinking that somebody doesn't care about you as much as they actually do because they struggle with communication issues. Because maybe in the past when they've spoken about their feelings, it has backfired on them. I mean, that could be it too, but take that how it resonates. Then we have number 14 is flow with the rhythm. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. So maybe, loosen up, dance around, shake off some of this negative energy, because it looks like if there is a situation that's not working out for whatever reason, it looks like it's mostly just because somebody is too stuck in the past. And you may not, be the reason why somebody doesn't want to step up or whatnot. It may actually just have to do more so with their own mental state and their own trials and tribulations that they've been through. And maybe laugh this mess off and move forward, because you can't fix everyone's situations. All right, so I'm going to pull some zodiac charms and initial charms to further confirm that may be your message. But again, we did have the fire signs already come out, so that could be you. And as I began, I did say that these two cards do feel very like heavy Leo energy to me. So extra confirmation on Leo energy for this. But we will see what comes out as well. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces again, Sagittarius, the letters X, D, R, W, and R again. So those are the energies that are coming out for this. We are going to move forward now to the second reading. So if you resonated for the second reading with the Tiger's Eye and the Pulp Tarot deck, we are here for it. So let's see what archetypes came up for that. The Mystic. So maybe you are very mystical, maybe somebody views you as like a little forest fairy. I always think of like mystical, magical energies with that. And then the Wren. So you could be getting some sort of proposal. This is very like infinity, again, like soulmate-y types of energies with infinity rings, and you're like the eternal mystic. So the first reading we had eternal child, and this is very magical, mystical. This will be fun. Let's see what came out here. So in the traditional tarot, we have Three of Swords reversed. So this is grieving over a heartbreak, but you're exiting that energy. So you or someone you're dealing with has had their heart broken, but they are exiting that. The World reversed. So this is closing out like karmic cycles. So whatever karmic cycle you were entangled in, that is ending. You've learned your life lessons. That's coming to a close. We have Queen of Pentacles reversed. You are feeling imbalanced with your money and home life. So maybe this is your message to try to get your funds up. Maybe take on, new job offers or something. Two of Cups reversed. So maybe you viewed somebody as your soulmate and you were wrong, or, you're not going to be coming together with somebody as quickly as you had hoped. Judgment. So this is, again, karmic judgment. So this is, let's see what else came out. Queen of Wands. Leo energy, very confident. Oh my gosh, heavy Leo in these readings. So strength with Leo again. You're being strong, confident. Page of Pentacles is a small offer. Pentacles are earth signs though. So we have earth signs coming out. Cups is water sign. Swords is air sign. Seven of Swords. All right, so there was betrayal and deception. Maybe you were dealing with somebody who was very two-faced towards you. And High Priestess. So you're following your intuition. Okay, let's look at these. Okay. All right, so it appears as though you had your heart broken by somebody. You may have viewed them as like a soulmate or like purpose partner type of thing, but they mishandled you. So they fumbled the situation and they are under karmic judgment for doing so. But you are staying in your power, staying in your strength. You're using your intuition, following your higher power, and you're realizing that that person did betray you. So there was an ending due to betrayal. They were deceptive. So maybe somebody was sneaking around. Maybe somebody had multiple partners. You didn't realize that was the case. Perhaps a lack in finances also kept you from coming together with this person. But it does heavily appear that you're following your intuition because this person was very untrustworthy. So, but you are very confident. You're very, well, also too, the mystic is severely intuitive. So you're heavily spiritual, following your intuition on this situation. You may be married already. Maybe this was, maybe somebody was sent in specifically to try to test you to see it, to break up your, marriage. Maybe somebody has like heavy devil energy who was trying to deceive you, to test your loyalty to somebody else. Leos are known to be like very loyal. They're one of the most loyal zodiacs there is. So perhaps somebody was deceiving you to see how loyal you would be towards them. That's possible as well. So put this where it resonates. Manifest, tell the universe exactly what you want. And then you got intuition. The red flags that you ignore will come and bite you later on. So this is the deception energy. But I feel that since we left off with the High Priestess, you are definitely going to be following your intuition and you're not going to be falling for this. So if somebody's coming in and it's not feeling right and you think that they're like a test from God just to see if you are, you know, going to stay true to your marriage or something of that nature, then. Alrighty. Then we have the lizard with the pitcher plant, which is stagnation in reverse. Maybe somebody had you in a stagnant, standstill state and you realized that that was just like a deception energy and you got the heck out of it. So that would be good. Oh, the Space Princess. This is from Oops, I Did It Again. Oops, I did it again. Played with your heart. Maybe you're dealing with a player and that is how you ended up with your heart broken. Or maybe you both carry like some sort of a player energy. But you followed your intuition and you are not falling for that again. Also, maybe outer space is symbolic for somebody. Maybe you heavily like outer space, that type of thing. Maybe somebody is into like sci-fi movies. That could be your message as well. Then we have number 40, you are worthy. You are worth it all, my love. So perhaps this person may have made you feel like you were not good enough for them. They were coming in with like a real weird, deceptive energy and they got karmic judgment placed upon them for not being honest with you. So that seems to be the energy. If you are someone who had like a really honest, loyal, caring, nurturing heart and this person came in just to play games and screw up your life, they are getting karmic judgment for doing so. But it looks like you are very confident and strong. The Page of Pentacles, that is usually, pages are immature. So this person could have been very like spiritually immature or just emotionally immature. They could just be emotionally like manipulative. And they like to play their little games. And you followed your intuition and you stopped playing their games. Because, yeah, that seems to be what's coming out. Because somebody was definitely trying to play with your heart, it appears. So, let's pull some zodiac signs and initials to further confirm that this is your message. We have Aquarius, Taurus, Libra, the letter V, Q, U, B, X, W, and P. Bye. I hope this helped.